This is the SML Today, and you are listening to the SML Podcast Network.
Welcome to SML Today, Week 16 and 17 review, as well as a Week 18 preview. So an action-packed episode, and I'm going to try to cram it all together, make it make sense, and not be boring. Cough, cough, meat. Just kidding, meat. Anyway, Week 16, just a few big games to go over. The Panthers narrowly escaped the Colts as I missed a field goal, doinked it off the right upright, and Faz stays alive in the playoff race, and we're going to touch on that in a little bit. Also in Week 16, the Titans, Double Rice No Bean defeats Bomber in a game where No Bean actually didn't look too bad, and Madden seemed like it played a little role in that game, but I'm not going to discredit No Bean too much because he didn't play awful. Jaguars defeat Doink Face. I just want to shout out to Matt for beating Doink there. But moving on to Week 17, in a crucial game for Matt and myself, I'm playing for 1 seed. Matt's still trying to fight for his playoff life. I beat Matt. Also, Bomber dominates QP this week in Week 17 in a game that QP looked pretty bad offensively and defensively, which we haven't seen from QP a lot this cycle. DW stayed alive. He beat Spooky, and DW really needs to win out to make the playoffs, and he beats Spooky. Dump clinches a playoff spot. He defeats NYT, and Grams in a chance to I think he just had to win either one against the Patriots and one against the Rams. He had his first shot against Fig Newton, and he kind of just played a little funky late in that game against Fig. It went to overtime, and then Grams fell apart in overtime and loses to Fig Newton in a stunner. Week 18, we have a lot to see, a lot to preview, and the first, I already got a little tidbit here, is the Cowboys were eliminated as Grams, again, he had a chance to beat the Rams. Again, Patriots-Rams, Grams had a shot for his first playoff appearance in I don't know how long, and he just couldn't get it done. I'm not going to be too hard on the guy, but man, I don't know what the deal is, whether it's a lack of focus, a lack of seriousness, or trying to portray that. What a just epic collapse. That was like the Colts in real life against the Jaguars. But the games we should have our eyes on is Meats versus Coop. And here's why. The last AFC playoff spot is up for grabs. If Meats wins, he's in. But if he loses and Matt wins, then Matt is in the playoffs. And Matt is playing Dan, but Dan may be resting his starters. So if you're a fan of Meats losing, you want Coop to win that game, right? So the SML is going to have their eyes on Coop trying to pull off an upset. But in the NFC, things could get lit. There's still 2 playoff spots up for grabs, I believe. And Faz has a shot. It's an outside shot. But what he needs to have happen is Death Wish to lose, as well as Doink Face to lose defends. So we know Doink has choked in the past, but that's going to be a mighty choke if he loses defends. I think that Future has a shot at making the playoffs as well. I think if I would have to look at all this seeding, but if Future might lose to me, and then if Death Wish loses, we could see Death Wish and Doink grab those final 2 playoff spots with Faz on the outs, and I think that would be a stunner to have Faz out of the playoffs, despite a bunch going his way. I doink a field goal against Faz. We see Grams completely choke the last 2 games of the season, and Field just completely lighten him up. But again, things have been crazy so far. It's SML March Madness, and we're not even in the playoffs yet. Those will be coming soon, guys. But hey, this is SML Today. That's what to look forward to. The final playoff spots are on the line, and no one really knows what's going to happen. It truly is SML March Madness. But until next time, guys, thanks for listening, and you guys have a great day.